Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 30th through November 5th. And what? And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Gemini. Bam. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Ten of Wands. You seem to be going through hardship here about something. Something's quite difficult. Well, let's see. In the recent past, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, having a hard time following your intuition here or listening to your intuition, let alone following it. So I see you making really small steps in that direction of, oh, I think that's my intuition. But really difficult to connect to your intuition here for some reason. In the current situation, the Ace of Swords, the Sun, the Eight of Cups, I feel like you kind of want to go for something that you perceive as maybe bringing some happiness here for you. But at the same time, you're keeping yourself a little disconnected from it because God forbid, what if it's not happiness? So a little bit of contradictory kind of an energy. Like if you want to go for it and you feel like that's happiness, and your heart should be fully open to it because, you know, that's how you experience happiness, then why would you disconnect from your heart? But you're trying to do that. Probably justifying it with, well, I don't want to get too attached to this, you know. Who knows? Okay, fear. Got it. In the immediate future, the Five of Cups, the Hermit, the Star. You're kind of trying to figure out what it is that you want, because I feel like you think you know what you want, but you're not really feeling it. So it feels like you're trying to connect with that. There's a lot of things standing in the way of that in terms of your own traumas, your own whatever happened in the past that wasn't healed. And it's kind of like you have to go through all of that, through all of those layers to get to the bottom of you to figure out, okay, this is me, the clean me. And now I know what I want from here, you know? Because otherwise you have a lot of layers in the way that through that you may think you know what you want, but do you really? You know, so let's clarify. Let me clarify the Ten of Wands. The Five of Wands, the World card, the King of Wands. All right. So there's some conflict that appears here that seems to have been quite difficult for you. I don't know why I see this as a family situation, where there may have been some back and forth, just not landing on the same page with someone for a very long time, which caused a lot of difficulty for you. Now that cycle looks to be closed off. So you're coming out and showing up as, you know, more confident, free from that. So feeling a little better here. So that's good. Yeah, feeling a little, okay, I feel like myself a little more, you know? Okay. It could be something more. I'm getting a strong sense of family, a family situation there. Let's do the Nine of Wands in the recent past. The Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups. I kind of get this, you know, a lot of the times people have this tendency to be like, you know, I'm not going to let my emotions run the show, God forbid. Why would we let our emotions run us? But when we say that, we don't realize that we actually shut down our emotions so that our emotions don't run us, God forbid, for that. And then the mind takes over and runs us. I personally say, God forbid for that. There's always that balance, you know, that we can try to achieve. But for some reason, we have the tendency to believe that our emotions run us and it's a shit show if that happens. And oh my God. And from that point on, we kind of close off without even realizing that we're harming ourselves more than not. And then, of course, you're not tuned into your intuition. Of course, you're not going to hear your intuition. Because you just shut that down. Well, I think that's my intuition. Exactly, you think. All right, so I see what happened here. So again, a little bit of a paradox there. For the Page of Swords, you get the Ace of Swords, the Star, the Ten of Swords. That's the thing, because you keep on showing me, you know, this is what I want. This, I made up my mind, this is exactly what I want. I'm going to go for it. And when that doesn't come to fruition, you get upset. You're like, okay, so I don't even know what I want anymore. No, maybe you think you want that. Because a lot of, I feel like for a very long time, you functioned a lot from here. Because you don't want to let your emotions run the show. So you're going to function from here. How can you be connected to what you want from here? And this is filled with fear, insecurities, all sorts of things that have nothing to do with feeling, you know? So ultimately, going towards what you think you want, not achieving that, and leaving you in this kind of all over the place idea of, I don't know what I want, you know? Or I'm not going to pursue what I want because it's going to be a shit show. So creating all sorts of limiting beliefs, and because, you know, we don't let our emotions run the show. We let the mind run the show. And then we find ourselves in this shit show. For the High Priestess, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Five of Cups. So I feel like you still stepped into quite a bit of healing eventually when you got fed up with this running crazy circle of the mind taking the lead. Because I feel like you got tired of not understanding, is this my intuition, or is this what I think my intuition is, or what I'm feeling or not I'm feeling, or am I even feeling, you know? So I kind of get the sense that you got tired of the mind running the show eventually and started to go on this path of healing, which was possibly a little longer. I still feel like it's unfolding for you, but definitely tackled some major traumas here in your life and some major patterns that you may have had, you know, and used to close off to your heart, to your intuition, to all of that. And there's definitely a sense of determination to get back in touch with your intuition there, because we all have it. But if we function under practicality, you know, logic, a lot of times, we kind of convince ourselves that, my intuition is what I think about. No. So, okay, I like that. I like how that took a turn there. Let me do the Ace of Swords in the current situation. Definitely feeling better here. The Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, the King of Pentacles. Definitely feeling 100% better than what I'm seeing there in the past. So this healing strategy, whatever you did there, worked. And it's still working because, again, I feel like it's still in progress. But you're showing up more, you know, stepping into your power, self-empowered, more nurturing towards self, especially, and towards whatever's next to you there. And more confident, way more confident. More solid, like there's a groundness to you too. I like that. Let me do the Sun, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. I mean, the more you pursue something that you feel is making you happy, because right now we're in the feeling mode, because you manage to find that balance between the mind and the heart, you know, eventually. And you are pursuing from that balanced place, you are pursuing happiness here. And it's looking like, you know, when you do that, you're presented with all sorts of options on how to deal with it, on how to approach it, on how to, you know, which angle to take towards it and things like that. But I see you lost. And I'm laughing because your intuition is right there. Your intuition started this journey. You were like, I want to connect back to my intuition. Well, where the hell is your intuition here? Because it's like being at a crossroad, you know? There's like 10 roads in front of you, and it's like, uh-oh. No, uh-oh. That's how you started your healing journey, wanting to connect to your intuition. So bring that back, and no uh-oh, please. Okay? Because you got this, you know. Let's do the Eight of Cups. The Five of Swords. No, not the Five of Swords. I knew something was off with that when I said it. Four of Swords, the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups. You're trying to go back to your intuition. It's like an old friend that you lost and you're trying to go back after it. Like, okay. I think I got this. I think at some point I healed this. I managed to find my intuition. Where the hell did I misplace it? You're trying to go back after it. But while doing that, you realize, oh shit, I've been disconnecting from my intuition again. Yeah, something is keeping you disconnected from it, but I kind of get the sense that it's almost like it's of course it's there all the time, your intuition, but you're keeping it shadowed somehow. I don't know why. I feel like you're scared of your intuition. You're scared to follow your intuition, to listen to your intuition, and to acknowledge it as your intuition. Yeah, interesting. Let me do the Five of Cups. In the immediate future, you get the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands. Ooh. It looks like as you're moving forward, you're leaving something back, something huge. There's been a lot of healing over that something, because you are moving forward with this like full-on openness here. You're showing me commitment too. So I don't know. Maybe it's just the energy. Maybe it's just, this is what I want. This is where I'm heading towards. And even if it is just the energy, it's a good one, you know, because it's going to lead you there. Because you're coming from a pure connection to self, you know. Well, you just need to find this misplaced friend called intuition. That would help. But yeah, definitely healing a lot here. Let me do the Hermit. Okay, so you get the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil. So there could be a friendship here or a partnership of some sort. How do I put this? The attention you give to this, or the nurturing you give to this. It's good. Not saying that it's bad. But there's something to it. That it feels like maybe it's a little too much. Maybe, I don't know. There's something to it. There's a little something unhealthy in there. Could be obsessive. Could be addictive. Could be all sorts of things, you know, because it's pulling you in all sorts of directions here. So depending on where you're at here. So it looks like you are looking at a partnership of any kind. And the energy you put out towards it, even though in the intention it feels freaking amazing, very nurturing, very supportive, very there for this energy, something about this energy is making it a little ick, you know, like there's something there. That again could make it obsessive, addictive, all sorts of ifs. So I'm just saying. Let's do the Star. In the immediate future, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely. You have a goal here. You have a desire. You have something that you're clear about. This is what I want. And even though in the past it may have blown up in your face, and there was definitely a reason for that. Maybe you thought you wanted that, but that doesn't mean that that's good for you. That happens all the time when we think, no, this is what I want. But if that's not good for your higher self, then it's not going to happen. The universe is going to make sure, no, you're not going to get that, you know? So this time around, you're definitely giving me a sense I'm pursuing something with an open heart from very healed energies this time around, and taking it one day at a time, you know, and enjoying the journey. That's what you're kind of showing me here. You're enjoying the journey. So cool. Let's see what the universe has. As a final advice, the Page of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Three of Wands. It almost feels like you're taking a blow at that energy of creating something for yourself. That's how you interpret it as, what do you mean? I don't have to go and take charge of things so that I create my reality? It depends on what you mean by that. you know? If you want to control every little aspect in your reality to turn out in the way that you want it to turn out, that's not necessarily creating reality, because if you want to do that, then that would bring some pain, especially if in your reality there's some people there too. You know, if creating your reality, when we say that, we kind of mean, well, I mean at least, being as close as you can to yourself, aligned to yourself, as close as you can to that. And while you do that, yes, creating your reality with the energies that you attract. But if you're in the mind frame of logic and pretty much closed off to your heart, like you were in the past, for example, and coming from there with the idea of, I want to create my reality from my mind only, where my heart isn't even open, where every element of you needs to be open, you know? Because from there, you're going to create a reality for you, you know? But it's not going to be the best. And that's why there's pain there. So this energy right here of the final clarification I've done, that's more of creating someone's reality. When you have a goal, you pursue it, and you're open to whatever happens in there because you're so trusting yourself and the universe that you're on the right path, that it's going to be revealed to you. The other way around that you did in the past, I don't know. Try that, but I think you did. I think we all did, you know, at some point believe that, I can create my reality. Let's think. Yeah, that's the problem. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.